I'm Evan Pearson. I'm a DJ at KVRX, and these are my library picks. Alright, my first album is Dancin with Wolves by Natural Child. They're a band out of Nashville, Tennessee, and this album came out in 2014, and in my opinion it's a great country record. It has pedal steel, songs about missing your lady, and getting drunk, so all the great ingredients. Highly recommend this album. Every song's good. Next I have Waxahatchee's Ivy Trip. This album came out I think in 2017, I believe. And Waxahatchee is Katie Crutchfield from Alabama, and she's just really good at writing sad songs. I saw her play at South by Southwest a few years ago at the Velveeta Room, and you could hear a pin drop. It was a feat that I hadn't seen any band do in any South by show. So she's an incredible performer, and this is what I consider her best work. Next, I have Parquet Court's Light Up Gold. They are an incredible band. They're probably my favorite band of modern time. I mean, maybe of all time. And I love everything about them. I think their aesthetic is awesome. I think their music is great. Light Up Gold is their first album on Dole Tools, which is Andrew Savage's, the lead singer's label. He's in the band with his brother Max and then two other guys. They're originally from Denton and I think now hang out in New York City. Anyway, this kicked off, I think they have like 5 albums now, all pretty different from each other, but this is great, and their newest album, Wide Awake, is also one of my favorites, so definitely one to pick up. Next I have Girls, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Girls was a short-lived band with Chris Owens and Chet White, and they did 3 albums and then broke up because of Chris Owens wanting to have a band that was more cohesive in a 4-piece instead of just them two and 2 rotating players. It's kind of sad. I love them a lot, and they decided to break up. I hope they don't fade into obscurity because I think they have great albums, and it's only been 8 years, and I haven't really heard of much of them since. So next I have Protomartyr's Under Color of Official Right. This is their first album off of Hardly Art, and I love this album. It's harder than a lot of these other picks. I think that Joe Casey really does a great job of conveying, some of the anger and sadness he has, and while still doing it really beautifully and poetically. He's had hard times, and it's really conveyed through a lot of these songs. So this album's great, along with their following ones. And last I have what KVRX has in their library regarding Flaco Jimenez. There's 5 albums here that I'm just amazed are in this library. It goes to show you all the albums that have been submitted here. I think these are totally treasures. Flaco Jimenez, I believe, is a living legend amongst Bob Dylan and Jerry Lee Lewis. He plays accordion. He's been associated with acts like Bob Dylan, Doug Somm, Augie Meyer, all the Texas Tornadoes, and hails from Texas. He's from San Antonio, so highly recommend, if you're not familiar with Flaco Jimenez, to check him out, and if you have the opportunity to go see him, because like I said, he's a living legend. I'm Evan Pearson. Those were my library picks. My show is Coolin' by Sound, and you can catch it at 5 p.m. on Sundays. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.